Yo, what's up everybody, it's your boy True Inferno, back again with another video, and today I am at Handy Park. Now, for those of you who live local, this park is in Redford, Michigan, near the local post office. Now, today's date is Monday, April the 19th, and I'm here reviewing another nest, because this is a nest. Now, I'm gonna answer 3 questions at the end of this video. Number 1, is it best to walk around or to drive around? Number 2, are there large clusters anywhere here? And number 3, and most importantly, is this a good nest? So we're gonna get all those questions answered at the end of this video. Now, there is one more question that needs to be answered as well, and this is personal. Now, as you can see over there, there's my profile. Now, if you go all the way to the bottom, you notice that there's a certain number. Pokemon card, 99,999, which means we could be catching our 100,000 Pokemon today in this video. And I want it to be a shiny, but there's a problem. And I already know what the problem is, so check this out. There's a gold duck here, but it's not shiny, obviously. So that won't be the 100,000. Now the problem is this nest, is a Phanpy nest. And as we all know, its shiny form is not in the game, not yet. So there's a bunch of other Pokemon that spawns all over the place. There's a bunch of Pokestops, and there's 2 gyms here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk around, see where all the cluster spawns are. There's one right here, where I'm at right now, and we're gonna see what's up with this nest, if it's a good nest or not, and if we can get a shiny today. So let's not waste any time because it's windy. So yeah, let's go. All right, so we're back in. So I made my way a little bit further away from the parking lot, so you cannot drive over here where I'm at right now. In fact, I'm in some type of enclosed space right here. I don't know what you could do here, but whatever. Now, if you look in the game, we got some Pokemon spawning right here. There's a good cluster right here. Now, the thing about this spot is you can actually reach this from the parking lot over here, and you'll be missing out on possibly 2 to 3 Pokemon that are spawning while you're standing at this spot. Now, of course, all the Pokestops here, you can reach from the comforts of your own vehicle, so you don't need to get out to get any Pokestops, nor you need to get out to get the gym. So there's that. And I'm seeing a lot of Veneries here as well. I checked all of these, none of these are shiny, unfortunately. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna follow this trail over here, and then we're gonna go all the way back there. Now, I run this trail once before, or walked it rather, a few times a while back, so I know what to expect back there. But I'm gonna show you guys what to expect in the game and see if this is a good spot for you to walk around and play the game or not. So yeah, let's keep it moving. So as you can clearly see, we made it to the back corner of this park, and if you look in the game, there's only one Pokemon here, and it's not a nest spawn. There's no Pokestops, there's no Pokegym back here, there's pretty much nothing back here. Now, there are 2 ways for you to go. You can either go this way and wrap around going back towards the park, towards the parking lot area, or you can go this way. I've never been there before, so I'm gonna explore it just for a little bit, but more than likely, you're gonna be walking through the residential areas, and basically you'll be leaving the park, which is not what we want. So back here, there's nothing back here, so you're not missing out on anything. And yeah, just as I thought, you'd be walking towards the residential areas back here, which is again not what we want. So what we're gonna do is go the other way and walk towards the train tracks, where the gate is actually wide open and you can literally walk on the train track. So kids at home, if you're local, don't do that, because these train tracks are pretty busy, if you know what I mean. So looking at the game, there's nothing here for me to catch, because again, I'm looking for a shiny to be my 100,000 Pokemon cart. So that's what's going on. And again, open train tracks. And again, like I said, it's normally busy. And matter of fact, I think I hear proof of that right now. Okay, my mistake. But yeah, you do not want to be back here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna walk back towards the parking spot, and we're gonna see on our way back if we can find a cluster spot. Now, one thing I almost forgot to mention, on my way to this spot from where I was at last, there was a few Pokemon that was spawning. 2 of them was nest spawns, as another Pokemon just spawned here. Not a shiny possibility, but there was about like 4 Pokemon that just spawned, and it wasn't in a cluster-like atmosphere. So again, by walking back here, you're missing absolutely, positively nothing. I'm hearing strange noises at the train tracks, but we're gonna ignore that, and we're gonna keep it moving to the next spot, so stay tuned. Talk amongst yourselves. So here we go, we back at it, and as you can see in the game, there's a few Pokemon spawning right here. We are in between, not 1, but 2 baseball diamonds. There's only 2 in the entire park. Now somebody's mowing the lawn, actually 2 people are mowing the lawn, so exclude the background noise. Now that we got 5 Pokemon, 2 of us just despawned, And I already checked this one. This one is not shiny. Now, there's nothing spectacular about this spot right here as well. So basically the way I see it, as we got this thing's popping up Baneri. I always get Baneri and Butterbean mixed up. I apologize. But anywho, not shiny. Now, as I was about to say, basically everything from back there all the way up to this point right here, there's nothing spectacular here. So really the action is around the parking lines, around the front of the park. That's where the action is. That's where all the spars are. That's where all the Pokestops are, and that's where all the Poke Gyms are. So we are going to now get in the car because it's windy, and I will admit it's kind of cold, and I'm not dressed for this. And we're gonna check this Baneri to see if it's shiny or not, assuming the game lets me check. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, we got it. This right here is a shiny Baneri. This right here will be our 100,000 Pokemon card. So let's go ahead. We're going to give it a golden razz, and we're going to use a great ball to catch it. Now, I was hoping for something more spectacular, but this is fine. This will do. Now, can I one-hand it? Yes, we got the great throw with the great ball. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, we got the shiny. It's not obviously a nest shiny, but whatever, this will work. Our 100,000 Pokemon card. We got it. We got it in the books. We can move on with our lives. And what we're going to do here is we're going to name it assuming I don't hit that button, 100,000. TH. I said H. There we go. Now, can I put a comma in there? And the answer to that question is yes. Yes, I can. There it is. 100,000 Pokemon card. IVs are trash. I could care less. Oh, look. We got this thing right here. Let's see if we can click it, see if it's shiny. Lotad is not shiny. All right. So, there you go. In terms of me walking around, you really don't want to do that. You really want to stay in your car and just drive around the area. Now, you might be missing out on 2, 3, 4 Pokemon. For example, that nest farm right here, you might miss that, but whatever, it is what it is. So we are now going to go into the car, and I'm going to show you what the cluster spawns are like around the parking lot area. So yeah, keep it here. So I'm back in the rip, and as you can see over there, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this cluster spawn right here. Now, when I first started walking around, actually, to be honest, I was over here by this Pokestop right here to the left of it, because that's where I was at, but on the other side of the tennis courts. And again, there was about like 2 or 3 Pokemon over there that you're missing out on if you're right here. Now, I am parked, and I'm not all the way over to that side, so let's go ahead, and we are going to slowly drive around this area. Now, this parking lot that I'm in also is being used by the community center, which is over that way. And that's where some people, I believe, are heading. I don't know. But some people like to come here for walks. So there's that. So now, ooh, we got a Haunter right here. So we're going to capture that in a second. So now I'm pretty much at the edge of this parking lot as I'm going west, and I'm making a turn to go south. Pause. Now, as you can see, there's 2 Pokemon that just spawned right there. Now, again, you could be missing out on 2 or 3. No big deal there. I'm going to check these real quick. Neither one of these are shiny. So now I'm heading south towards the community center, and we're going to capture this Haunter. So there's the Haunter. Let's go ahead and capture this thing real quick. I'm gonna quick catch it because it's not about me catching Haunters. It's about me showing off the area. So that's what's up. All right, so there's another Pokestop right here. There's a bunch of Pokemon down here. Now, would I advise you to go down towards the community center? This is pretty much it. I don't know about going all the way down there towards the east side of the parking lot, closest to the community center. That's not a major priority. I would advise you to do it, not to do that, but I'm gonna do it just to show you that there's pretty much not much here. So yes, this is the Redford Community Center. Oh, there's this thing right here. Doesn't sparse, not shiny though. Now, for the most part, there's hardly any vehicles here, depending on what type of day you go here. So if it's like during the evening, you won't see a lot of vehicles here. Obviously, during the morning and early afternoon, that's not the case. There's a few vehicles here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go towards the actual park, the parking lot belonging to the park, that is. So we're back over here. We got the cluster, and look at that. All these Pokemon spawning. Some of them are nest spawns. They're more random spawns than nest spawns. I will give you that. So if you're coming here for a specific nest, I don't know about that. But if you want to capture Pokemon like crazy and still get Pokestops and Poke Gyms and want to stay in the rip, this is the spot. But I'll cover all that in my final review. So we're going to go over here. And as you can clearly see, there's the 2 gyms, both of them full. I can't put anything in them. So we saw that low tag earlier. And this is near the spot where I was at, where I caught my 100,000 Pokemon, which were the shiny Baneri. And again, you can reach every single Pokestop and Pokegym from the comfort of your own vehicle, which is pretty sick if you ask me. So, we're now over here. We got some nest spawns back here. Oh, another one just popped up, and another bottom beach just popped up as well, or Baneri rather. See, I told you, I getting them two rabbit Pokemon mixed up with the names. They both start with the B's, they're both bunny rabbits, and they're both kind of brown. So, you can't fault me on that. All right, we got a minor, not shiny. So we're gonna click out of that. Another nest spawn right there. And then of course, oh, another nest spawn just popped up right there. And then of course, we got the gym right here. So there you go. All the best stuff you can reach from the comforts of your own vehicle, so you can stay toasty or you can stay frosty. Either way, you are good. Now, what we're gonna do is we're about to wrap this up. So yeah, stay tuned. So actually, before we call it a wrap, before we wrap this up, there's one more spot I need to check out, and that's back here. I never walked back here before, and as you can see, we got like a little volleyball net area right here, or volleyball area rather, minus the net. There's no net up there, but if you look in the game, there's nothing spectacular back here. So the same two spawns that you can reach in the parking lot, you can reach them here as well. And the only thing you're missing out on is this little spawn right here, the Hoppit. Oh my gosh, it is so windy. The wind has picked up, and it's starting to mow the lawn like crazy. So that's what's going on over here. So what I'm doing right now is I'm walking this way, just alongside the fence, to see if there's anything here that you cannot reach from the parking lot. So that's what's going on right here, right now. So what we're gonna do is, as the guy mowing the lawn is passing me, so again, it's the background noise to the best of your ability. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna walk all the way down to the street, and then I'm gonna go back to the sign, and that's when I'm gonna wrap this up. But more than likely, there's nothing spectacular back here. So as you can see, we got another nest spawn right there. And we got some construction going on next door. And look, there's another Pokemon spawn right here. So there's a few spawns back here that you might be missing out on, but it's not a lot, it's not crazy. It's not to the point where you have to get out and walk alongside the fence. You don't have to do all that. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna finish walking. We're almost at the street, and then I'm gonna go to the sign, and that's when I'm gonna wrap this up. So yeah, stay tuned. So we're back at the beginning, and on a scale of 1 to 10, I give Handy Park a major go. So that's 2 majors out of 3. Let me explain why it's only 2 out of 3. Number 1, this is a good spot to drive around to catch Pokemon. Again, you can spin the stops, you can spin the Pokegems, you can play Pokemon in gyms, you can battle the gyms, you can do all that from the comforts of your own vehicle. So whether it's the summertime, whether it's the wintertime, you can still kick it in your own vehicle and be comfortable while playing Pokemon Go here. You're not missing out on a lot of spawns, and you can again reach every single Pokestop and Pokegym here. So that's a good thing. You do not need to get out and walk around this park. It's a waste of time, to be honest, so don't do that. That just rack has bars. So there's that. Now, in terms of whether this is a good spot for a nest, the answer is no, because there's so many different Pokemon spawning here. So if you're looking for a specific shiny, this is not the spot for you. But if you want to catch a bunch of Pokemon, then this is the spot for you, because there's a bunch of Pokemon spawning here. The bad side is, for those of you who are looking for a certain Pokemon and you notice that this is a nest, this ain't it, Chief. This ain't it. So that's why it get 2 majors, because of the fact that you can still drive around and capture everything and get everything, and there's a bunch of Pokemon spawning here, but at the same time, it's not a good spot for a nest. If you're looking for a specific shiny at a specific nest, this ain't it. So it get 2 majors from me, and I'm gonna call it a wrap. So with all that said, y'all know who this is. This is brand new Jay Gatsby, aka the new Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah. Subscribe. Thanks, man. Do it. After you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell icon so you never miss a new video or a live stream ever again. Thanks, guys.
Blue is the trainer, articulating paint. With my tongue, I done things that people said I can't. Now they rank 'em with the elite, but it's for the people, and victory is part of defeat. Cause when you get back on your feet, then you try again. Learn from mistakes, show 'em that I got what it takes, and I'm dying to win. I'ma hit and move away.